Once again, we're staying in our drawingaccurately.dwg file. This time, I'm going to show you how to use the dynamic input to draw accurately in your AutoCAD drawings. Now, again, we're going to create the same shaped rectangle, 250 by 150 units, but this time we're going to use dynamic input to do it. So come down to your status bar. Dynamic input is here. There it is there, DYNMODE. If you haven't got it displayed, utilize your customization icon here, and you're looking for dynamic input. Make sure it's ticked. Come down to the little three lines, click on it again to close the menu, and there's dynamic input there, like so. You also want to make sure that you've got this on, which is your object snap tracking, and also your object snap. They're always useful, so make sure they're on. Do not, I repeat, do not turn on polar tracking just yet. We'll use that in the next video. So we're just going to pick a space to the right of what we've already drawn. So I'm just going to pan across a little, so I've got a bit of space. Again, we're on the objects layer. I go back to the draw panel here, click on the line command, and I'm going to start about there, just somewhere there, click. Now the dynamic input kicks in. Can you see that? So it allows me to work with distances and angles. So you'll notice there, if I kind of get down to there, can you see it's 0? Even though I'm moving the mouse a little bit. So I know that that has got to be 0 to go to the right. So I type in 250 for the length. I then tab, and can you see it takes me to the angle? So I type 0 for the angle, and then I tab again. There's my line. I just press enter to finish. So there's my first line segment. If I'm going vertically upwards, you can see there I've got a distance and an angle. The angle is 90 degrees. The distance needs to be more exact. 150 in the distance box. Tab to make sure that you've got 90 in the angle box. And then tab again. And you'll see there's your line segment being displayed. Enter to finish. We're still in the line command. We're going to come this way now. And you can see there's our distance. And can you see our angle is kind of coming this way? And it should be 180 degrees. Ideally, because it's flat. So we need a distance, which again, 250. Notice no negative this time. It's not needed because we're using dynamic input. I press tab. I then go to the angle, 180, and tab. There's our horizontal line segment, 250 long at 180 degrees. Press enter to confirm that. And as you can see, we've got that last segment, which is a right click and a close back to where we started. So that's using dynamic input only to create the same rectangle. If you zoom out slightly, you'll see all those rectangles are exactly the same size. So that's quick and easy, and that's utilizing dynamic input to add geometry to your AutoCAD drawings.